Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, your boy, Jeremy Alexander Newsome with reallifetrading.com, and we're wrapping up your Monday real life stock review here from Label Live, Franklin, Tennessee. It's a pretty big deal. Don't you worry about it. You'll hear about it soon from across the world. All right, so we're here on SPY. This is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. For my weekly option traders, feel free to keep an eye on this one. I'll give you a hint. Good chance we'll be getting a new weekly options trade potentially on the SPY, and that will be coming out tomorrow. So watching that one very closely to see what it does. I like today's gap, bullish. If you're in the IWM, we got 10 cents away on Thursday from getting to our target number 2. Friday, some traders did get trailed out. Everyone who took the IWM trade did make a profit regardless of where they got out. Even if you got trailed out today at open, you really got out for just a little bit less than you bought it for, and you had already exited out of some of your position at target number 1. So the IWM looks good, but bottom line, what's interesting and important to take away is on both SPY and the IWM, you're looking at almost a perfect doge. A little bit of a doji. Doji on Friday. I mean, SPY was 1 cent away. So very good candle. Nice gap up today. Looks a little bit more bullish than bearish. The Qs, same thing. It formed a little bit of a morning star reversal. Mentioned that one on Friday. It's the exact same place we bought the Qs call options for a few weeks ago, where we were able to sneak out a little bit of a gain. So it's looking pretty good thus far. So that's the QQQ. Let's go ahead and look at some actual individual trade setups and just some stocks in general. First and foremost, let's hop it over to Apple and see what Apple is doing. And Apple, so I posted a new analysis and some setup on Apple regarding this little pattern right here. And I was watching this, posted that in the fall portfolio. You probably got an email about that yesterday. But really today I was expecting either this or this. So I think we're getting potentially the shorter term downside, more than likely on Apple. Potentially trading back down to the 105 level. Not saying it's going to happen this week, but maybe the next week or two. That's likely what Apple can do. But as of this week, in some 108 puts for 59 cents on Apple. And if at any point in time it closes above 113, looking like that will be the inverted head and shoulders on Apple. And I'd love to go bullish on that particular stock. Netflix, keeping a close eye on NFLX. You had a nice little lower shadow candle on Thursday. Big, nice, solid bullish candle on Friday. Here's your hourly time frame. Let me turn off these moving averages right here. So really, Netflix is pulling back to old resistance, new support. As you can see, nice little resistance in here. Here's kind of what it looks like, something like that. Here's some old support in here. So we're really watching for Netflix to do this, and then potentially, maybe tomorrow, bounce higher. Only time will tell, but I am watching for just a little bit of a bullish trade setup on Netflix. If we come back over here to the daily chart, here's your exponential moving averages. Mark and a few other traders are in some bull put spreads. Mark's in a 108, 105 on NFLX. Got a few other stocks that I said I would review for a few other traders. Let's go look at GILD. For Tim Walbridge, Gilead Sciences actually is coming back into a support level. What's interesting about GILD is we've bounced here once, twice, 3 times, a lady? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hasn't happened yet on GILD, but we are into some support locations. Now, if I hop over to a weekly chart, we'll see we are still trending a little bit lower. It's grinding. It's annoying. It's taking forever. But at some point, I personally am looking to go long on GILD down here at 66, if and when that can occur. Potential large double top, head and shoulders, some kind of weird pattern up here. But yeah, we're trading a little bit lower. I'd love to buy down here at 66. And until that time, watching on an hourly chart for a pretty aggressive trade, GILD looks like it is coming back down to a support. Same price that it's bounced before. So keep your eyes down here for a buy low, sell high on GILD. Next is TEVA Pharmaceuticals. TEVA, here's a daily chart. Looking for TEVA to potentially bounce down at this price level. And here's why. So you got a really good support back from 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, right around here at this 36.57 level. My thought is if it closes above 39.66, yes, for sure, it'd be a little bit more bullish. I think that was a few days ago. realistically, the last 3 days you got a morning star reversal pattern. Today is actually a one white soldier at a good support level. So TEVA Pharmaceuticals, one to keep your eye on for a buy low, sell high opportunity. Let's go look at BRMN. BRMN. BRMN? Did I type that in right? I think I did. BRMN. BMRN. There, BioMarion Pharmaceuticals. I just got some stuff twisted around. So another pharmaceuticals company. Here's a weekly chart. And on the weekly charts, again, this is another one that you are at a pretty decent support level. You got some good supports here at 77.29. And you got a little bit of a consolidation congestion phase right around here as well on about 81.77. So yes, you can see on the longer term primary trend, this is a bullish type of stock. If you look at this giant trend line, something like this, we have bounced off this angle before, and we are coming also into what looks like, or at least appears to me as a longer term buy low, sell high location. CELG, another biotech that a few traders are watching. Here's the daily chart on CELG, and Adrian Lee is in some January 2019 call options. You got a giant, really, really big retest gap just a few days ago. White candle gapping up. So on CELG, expecting potentially something like this to occur. Will that happen? I'm not 100% confident. I don't know. But overall, it does look a smidge bearish after this little double top kind of thing right here. And if it can retest and then roll over, I like to see it come down a little bit lower. But then from there, I would be watching for a bounce to take place on CELG around 110. So we got plenty of time for that to happen. Two left. Here's Verizon and BIDU. So again, these are all by request. Here's Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. And I'm going to come out here to a weekly chart to show you guys what Verizon does. And Verizon's been doing this since about 2012. Channel, buy low, sell high. 45.44 is the support level. 52.82 is the resistance. And right now, it's smack dab in the middle. So look to buy at that support and or sell at that resistance. If you have some shares, maybe lock in some covered calls up here. But it's right in the middle of that channel. Very strong levels. I've had these levels on here for quite some time. Buy low, sell high on Verizon. And last but not least, here's BIDU. Had a few traders looking at potentially some longer term leaps or something on BIDU. And it kind of still appears that it's in a weird funkadelic kind of triangle looking thing. Really depends on how you draw it. But it is kind of at the bottom of that triangle. You do have a support around 153. I remember not too long ago, we were trying to bounce off the 200 simple moving average on a weekly chart. Nope, that didn't happen. So here's a monthly time frame. The 100 simple on a monthly is down here at 125.84. I'd like to see it actually trade all the way down there and then bounce. That's 40 points away from where we are now. So the only way, in my opinion, to play about BIDU is realistically just a buy low, sell high standpoint off of support and resistance. No moving average really supporting it down here. This is a price zone where we have bounced before. You'll notice we got very, very choppy down here in 2016, June, July, August timeframe, and back here in May at about 160. So today's candle does look a little bit bullish. The open and the low are almost the exact same. So it's almost a shave bottom candle. But yeah, if you're looking at leaps down here on BIDU, I could absolutely understand why this would be an area that one would be looking to buy. Just make sure to give this one about 3 to 4, maybe 5 months to minimum start playing out. Because at this particular point in time, I don't see any massive edge other than just a buy low, sell high strategy, which does take its time anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Monday Real Life Stock Review. I really appreciate it. I got a fantastic wager. I think it's a wager, but it's a new thing I'm going to be doing next week. I'll tell you guys more about it in the next stock review. Keep in mind that Tuesday we have the part 2 session of the intermediate series. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be having classes live and free for the entire world. Make sure to be there. The link to that class will be in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube, or you can also email me if you would like that link. I emailed it out this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this. You guys absolutely rock. I'll see you Wednesday until the next stock review. Remember, love life, and trade. You guys rock. Bye.